Hi there, and welcome to the Kong series. Today I'm going to do a world tour for you guys, and the following episodes will be a LP/world tour. And the reason I don't want to do a classical LP is because I don't think it's that funny to watch me dig around and stuff like that. So I will just show you the fun parts like building and making redstone contraptions, because that's what I think is entertaining to watch. So before we start, I'm just gonna point out that I'm from Sweden, if you guys already haven't noticed that, and I'm hoping that won't be a problem, but yeah, we will see. So here we go. First part I want to show you is my tree farm, and the reason being is that it's not so interesting, so I felt like I would start out with that. One thing I should mention is that this isn't just my build, it's also my girlfriend's. We started out this as a server, but now mainly it's just me playing. So right now I'm on a server, but if you guys feel that's a problem with the glitchy mobs and stuff like that, I can just change it to the original Minecraft. But anywho, this is my tree farm, and I just stuck some glowing pumpkins into the ground so we get this lit up at night. Still need a fence around it though, because creepers will get to you. And mainly I grow these giant trees because, yeah, everyone knows it, they are great, just great. And here's some chests with some axes and shears and stuff you might need for the growing of trees. But yeah, enough about that, and we will head over to the big tree. Yeah, so we will head out to the tree, and these stairs are actually quite new. They are not necessary at all. We usually climb up the stem of the tree, but we felt like this place needed a bit more color, so we added these stairs, and it actually feels really nice running them. So even though it's quite a useless build, I really prefer running these stairs. Up here we have a automatic pumpkin farm. When a pumpkin grows next to that piston, the whole thing will harvest and reset itself. And the pumpkins fall down there and goes to a pipe down there that leads down to a little hut where I can collect the pumpkins, XP from the mobs that goes in these pipes here, and also drop from a melon farm which is over there somewhere. I will show you that more carefully, but it's simply this design twice as big. Oh yeah, these are just glitchy mobs. They're actually in the pipe. Yeah, you know how it is with servers. And just when it turns to nightfall, I will run up to my bed here. This is our sleeping quarters. Perfect timing, it seems. No, yeah, it is. We built this because we had our beds up in the crown before of the big tree, but we had to get rid of them because we built a mushroom farm, which I will get to. But first we're gonna go to our working area. And I want to point out that this is not all my chests. We have some more up in a storage area right under the mushroom farm, with some cobble and some dirt and stuff like that, things we don't really need. And I'm just gonna show you my goodie chest and my enchanted tools. So here's the goodies. We got quite a lot of diamond, a hell of a lot of iron, and weirdly more lapis than iron actually. Of course we use some iron, but this is ridiculous. Yeah. Moving on. So here is some drops from mobs, because they drop rare drops now, as you know. And also some armors. They're not so good. Level 1 enchantment, I think. And then all of these picks are enchanted in level 50, but you can really get crap when you do that. So here's a fortune 2 only, and here's a efficiency 5 unbreaking 3 fortune 3. So that is a really good one. So these are stacked in order of fortune, efficiency, and silk touch. Only got one so far, actually 2, but somehow I lost the other one. I don't know how. But yeah, we will head up the tree now. So here is the other working area with the chests of cobble and such. Nothing to see really. And up here is the mushroom farm. They're also glitching out right now. He's out there. And the whole deal with this is that I will flick a lever here, and it will push the cows to the center, and I will make them breed, and then I will kill off one of them, and I get it drops down this hole here, which goes down into the red carpet you just saw there. And all the cells function the same. And when I'm down, I'm just flicking off the lever and go down and get my drops. And here's a chest with a looting sword, which is very nice to use, and some wheat. And up the top here we got the enchanting table. It's just temporary, we need to get a proper enchanting room, but for right now it's really nice, and I will do an enchantment in the middle of the episode, I believe, but we will do that later. And here is a quick drop. You can either get down to the bottom, to the ground level I mean, or down to the working area. So first we just hop down, and we have a water break here which will take us to this trapdoor, and if I only press this button I will fall down into the down to ground level, and if I press forward and press the button I will land on a ladder down there. I will show you like that, and I can just open the door and go out, and it closes. Yeah, so we go down, I believe. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to cut there because I had to turn off the mobs, because when I went into this little XP hut here, they were all glitching out and were just coming more and more because I was standing here. Yeah, so I just turned them off. But anywho, so this is the drop they make. It's 23 blocks, I believe, if I remember correctly. So they should have at least a half a heart here, so I could just one-shot kill them with whatever item I would like, or just my bare fist. But of some reason this isn't consistent. Sometimes they take 3 hits, and sometimes they even die when dropping. So I have to check that out in a later episode to make it perfect. And also it's this is a skeleton spawner mixed with 2 pads of normal mob spawning ground, but without spiders. So it's not that fast, but it's kind of good. And the best place to stand is somewhere around in this hut. So when I walk around and working outside, there won't be so many mobs in here that glitches my game out and stuff like that. It's mainly when I'm standing here that they will bunch up in here, which is pretty good. And also here are the melon shoot, and over here is the pumpkin shoot. So when the game decides to grow a pumpkin or melon in the right spot, they will get harvested and fall down into these holes. And here is a wheat farm, a really small one, but it's really good. Not on servers though. I have to go into normal Minecraft to actually get it working, but it works like this. You take a seed and you hold right click right here, and you will plant a seed, and this will shoot out a bone meal which will grow the wheat to the max, and then this piston here works as a bud switch which will harvest the wheat, and automatically this will shoot out a new seed, and the whole cycle just starts over. So it goes really rapidly, and I will show you that some other time when I'm not on this server. But yeah, we will continue going down to the spawners right now. So here is our little service ladder, so to speak, and right behind this wall here is the skeleton spawner. It's a 8x8 room, and I can show you that more in detail if you want to, so leave a comment about that. But otherwise they will just, no, you can't probably see this, but they will end up in this water stream here and swim up and fall down into my XP hut. And down here is the spawning pads, This one is open right now because I have to put in some lighting in here, of course, so I can toggle it on and off, which I have done with this layer down here. So as you can see, there are 2 corridors, and that's for me to see if there spawns any mobs. Right now I have it off, so it doesn't. And here is the on and off button. It just lights up the pads in a circular motion. I didn't know if you saw that, because oh, something is wrong there. Yeah, we have to take a look at this some other time. And also I want to point out that these lights in here doesn't affect the spawning rate at all, because this is block light 9, so this will be 8 where the glass is and 7 over the water. So that doesn't really matter, because a mob needs 7 to spawn, so the pad there starts at 5. So that is really good. And I will probably do the enchantment right now, so we will head up to the tree again, and I see you up there. So we are going to enchant a diamond pickaxe, and I'm hoping for efficiency 5, and I'm breaking 3. Yeah, that's what I'm aiming for. And yeah, I'm just gonna remove these torches. If you guys didn't already know that, you can block off the bookshelves from the enchantment table, so that the enchantment table will yield lower levels. It's really practical if you don't want to move them with pistons, or if you don't have pistons. So yeah, it's a little tip. But anyway, here we go. I'm gonna click myself up to level 50 here, and I will see you after the cut. Yeah, I finally got to level 50. It took me about 10 minutes or so. Really bad, but yeah, here we go. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, that is actually pretty good. I really don't see the... Yeah, it's not so big of a difference, you know, 4 or 5. Yeah, so I'm really happy about that, and we will look some other place. Okay. Yeah, so we are going to check out our sand quarry right now. It's nothing to see really, but the way there is much more exciting. So yeah, I will show you this. This took a lot of time to build, and as you can see, it's not spawn safe at all. But I don't really care about that. I just like the way it looks, so it will stay as it is. And then in the middle of it, this weird looking pipe comes along. I like how it cuts off and doesn't really fit, but yeah, I think it's nice. So now we're here in the sand quarry, and nothing here is really finished. It's absolutely not gonna look like this. It's gonna look much more nicer when we're done. And we got some working station here, and here's the door out to the sand quarry. Not gonna show you that. And also a lot of the sand we gathered has already been used to this glass. It's going to be a long glass tunnel with water on top of it, and that is going to our stronghold we found. But I'm going to show you this the next episode when we start build the enderman farm. So you will get to see it then. So we will get back and see if there is anything else to see. See you back there. So yeah, I've been thinking, and I don't think it's so much more to show you guys. So before I end this episode, I will just show you the melon farm, and then I will talk about a few things, and then we end it. So yeah, up here is the melon farm, and this is a pretty common design, I believe. So if a melon grows right here, it will activate this bud switch that is over here, and it will through pistons push these melons up, and they will break. And as soon as they are up, these pistons right here will push them into the water stream. So sometimes there are some melons that is getting stuck on the soil there where the stems are, but that doesn't happen so often. So it's a really good design if you want to make a melon farm. And yeah, I'm gonna run up and sleep, and then I'm going to talk to you about a few things. So yeah, before I go, I just want to talk to you about mods and plugins. I want to play Minecraft as vanilla as possible, but I don't want it to lag as much as it usually does. My computer should handle Minecraft good, but somehow it doesn't. So I have installed a mod called Optifine, and it makes it run a lot smoother. And also I'm using a plugin on my server called No Lag, which also improves the server a bit. So those two are the only mods I probably will ever use, and it's just because to make the game run smoother. Otherwise I'm only a vanilla player, so you guys know that. And also the texture pack I'm using is Faithful's texture pack. It's just like normal Minecraft except in 32 bits instead of 16, so everything looks a little bit more, yeah, especially this bow looks much better. So if you want to check that out, it's Faithful's texture pack. Yeah, so I just edited the video and it was kind of short, so I thought I was gonna give you guys a little bonus. The other day I was down mining and I found a bunch of redstone and coal, which is in this chest here. And as you can see, it's all in ore form, and the reason is that usually I do it mining with the fortune pick, but the inventory gets full really quick. So with a silk touch pick you can first mine the ore and then mine with a fortune pick. So all of this is what I got from the last mining trip. So I will put this up into cubes and I will go loose on them with my fortune pick and see how much I get. So see you when I've built the cubes. There. Now I'm done and we are going to attack these guys. I'm gonna start with the redstone and then I'm gonna do the coal. So here we go. So yeah, as you can see, of only 2 stacks of ores I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, almost 12, 11 and a half stack of redstone, which is really good. And we're gonna tackle this one directly, and I probably will skip digging through this one because that won't be so fun to watch. But this is almost 10 stacks of coal, so I believe it will be almost a little bit more than 20 stacks of coal. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, so it turned out to be a little bit over the double. I got almost 22 stacks of coal from those 10 stacks of coal ore. So that is pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy about it because this was only one mining session and I got 22 stacks of coal. That is pretty good. And also the what was it, 12 stacks of redstone almost. Yeah, so with that I'm going to say goodbye for today and we see each other soon. Bye bye.